Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Okay. So I'm not out at my tree because I just jumped on here, jumped off my elliptical, and I jumped on here to do the prayer at about 8 after. I'm like, it doesn't look like somebody's coming on. I had messages coming through telling me, hey, Kelvin, there's nobody on. So here I am on. All right, first thing I'm going to do, because it's the first thing I try to always do, is I am going to share this to my Facebook page, and I invite you to do the same. I'm going to take a look at the folks coming in. Zine, yay, thank you. You're very welcome. I'm glad I'm able to do it this morning. Alam, grateful to be here as well. Jenny, good morning again. Thank you. Mark, hi, and thank you for the message. Teresa, good morning. San Diego, yes. Dorcas, good morning. So, I'm still breathing hard. I just jumped off my elliptical to go jump on on the prayer call. I'm a mess. I'm sweaty, and it feels great. Good morning. So everybody can put their prayer requests in over here. I like to say, what are you looking to accept as your life today? That's it. Gratitude. I am grateful. I am so grateful for everything in my life. I am grateful for each and everything that my family goes through. I am grateful for the life that my son is showing, what an amazing young man he has by turning around so many things in his life. I am grateful for my children's mom and the amazing love she puts into raising these kids. I am grateful for my breath. And I'm not even starting the prayer yet because I'm going to do a little reading. But I just wanted to throw out some of the things that I'm so grateful for today in my life. Grateful for each and every one of you. Jenny, hello. Miracles beyond my imagination. Ooh, I like that. And our imagination is what creates these miracles in our life. First, there was the imagination. So, I don't know, the closest book I had to me, so I'm going to take a quick look in here. I don't know if you guys recognize this book, a little book called Life Visioning. And my spiritual liberation book was a couple other feet out of reach, so this is the one I picked up. But you know what I'm going to do instead? No, I'm not, because it's all the way on the other side of the room, because I've been reading it. My Radical Forgiveness book. Because my book club's moving to Thursdays, and we're starting Radical Forgiveness this Thursday, Chapter 1. We'll be reading the chapter, talking about it, and then sitting around and just enjoying some time together. So it's pinned to the top of my Facebook page. My name is Kelvin Hagen, and if you're interested in being part of an amazing read for the entire book club for Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tipping, I invite you to be there. Okay. I like this one. I don't know what it's going to be when I read it, guys, because I just don't. I'm just looking at it here, and it's called Don't Avoid the Void. I like that. Now, that's catching me, so that's what I'm going to read. It's about a page. It's on page 131 in Reverend Michael Beckwith's Life Visioning book, which, by the way, I invite anybody to always go right to page right around 151. Look at the questions asked in Life Visioning. Incorporate these questions into your day. You know how I talk about doing a three breath meditation throughout the day? Just stop and take 3 breaths. Take one of these things with you. Take one of these steps with you, and when you're doing it, incorporate it in. What do I need to release to manifest my vision? What talents and gifts do I bring to the table that are working for this vision? Just Take the 3 breaths and on each one, throw in one of these visionings. A visioning doesn't have to be a full 45 minutes, though they're great. Please don't not do them. You can even message me to do them with you for you. However, don't lose track of the fact that a visioning can be done in 3 breaths, 1 breath, any time, any day. There is nothing that stops you from having doing life visioning throughout the day. Just like everything can be a prayer, everything is a meditation, everything is a prayer. So therefore, incorporate the life visioning, which is a prayer, into your day-to-day life. Okay, so let me go back down here and look at a few more notes. Every day, Tuesday, Nikki does a visioning for a holistic practice. Awesome. All right. Grateful for all the healing prayers for my wonderful Agape family. Yes, Pin. Good morning, Kimberly. I am grateful for my life. Hi, Jazz. How you doing? Good morning, Kelvin and Agape family from Olive. Blessings from Christina Neal. I accept I am and am worthy of overflowing divine prosperity and wealth. Yes, Adele, your cup is constantly being filled. It is neither half full, nor empty, nor full. It is always being filled. Thank you for that. I love that. Every time I'm reminded of that, it helps me through my day. Good morning. Hello, Kay. Good morning, Keisha. Ben, all needs met. A new apartment for my daughter app process goes well. Daughter's app process goes well. I'm not sure I understand the app process part, but you know what? All the best, and wherever your daughter is, so is lifing taking place as her and all people that surround her. Hello, Penn from Inglewood. Nice. Okay, Jenny, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to get to reading since we started late. It says here we got 54 people on, respectable for a 10-minute late start. Hello, Deborah from San Francisco. And Jennifer, love to all. Absolutely. Okay. I just got a thank you from Jason for jumping on. So that feels good. I'm glad I was able to be here for the we that is me, that is us. Okay. So here it is, page 131 in Life Visioning by Reverend Michael Beckwith. Don't avoid the void. But first, I'm going to take a little sip of my mushroom coffee. Don't avoid the void. I would like to say and often remind myself, sit with it. Don't try to affirm it away. Welcome it without morbidity or a sense of victimhood. Remind yourself of this good news. Often, right before you have a breakthrough, you have a breakdown, a releasing, a chemicalization that becomes an alchemization. When you come through it, transformation has happened. As you spiritually mature, you will recognize that there are different levels to the dark night. They will become easier to surrender to because you will learn to recognize and appreciate their cleansing effects. Oh, wow, that was a short read, but that is beautiful. Right to the point on it. Don't avoid the void. I'm going to read that again because it was such a short read. I want everybody to really just settle in and listen. Don't avoid the void. I like to say and often remind myself, sit with it. Don't try to confirm it away. Welcome it without morbidity or a sense of victimhood. Remind yourself of this good news often. Right before you have a breakthrough, you have a breakdown, releasing a chemicalization that becomes an alchemization when you come through it. Transformation has happened. As you spiritually mature, you will recognize that there are different levels to the dark night. They will become easier to surrender to because you will learn to recognize and appreciate their cleansing effects. Oh, let's just go there, baby. I got it. It's like when Reverend Michael said, an emergency is because there's about to be an emergence, transformation. The dark night is a blessing. It is a time to celebrate the wonderful changes that can take place in your life. And I say can take place because a dark night and any transformation requires us, requires me to choose to allow these transformations to take place. My choices. What am I choosing? Is the path that I'm choosing, and when it talks about here, as you become aware of these moments and what they are, you start to celebrate them instead of running from them in fear, and you sit in them and you celebrate the fact that something is changing in your life. That is such a beautiful thing. Think about that for a minute. You get to witness what's going on in your life, and then you can ask yourself during this dark night, one of the things that I've been asking myself a lot lately is, am I reacting from fear and in fear, or am I responding with love, from love, to love? It's an interesting question. So I invite you to celebrate this. Get the book. Read it. And call your practitioner. Talk to somebody about it. Find out how these things that you may think are stumbling blocks in your life, things that you may feel like are being done to you in your life, and understand that they are being done for you in the most beautiful of fashions. And we have to allow ourselves to experience it. Wow. Enough said there. Let's go into a moment of gratitude, a few breaths, and then we're going to go into a prayer. My gratitude overflows right now, right here. I woke up grateful this morning, grateful that I get to have another day, grateful that I had my kitties wrapped around my legs and I could barely get out of bed. I was grateful. I am so filled with this gratitude of lifing. I am grateful for each and every one of us here on this prayer call. I am grateful that while I was doing my morning exercises, I was interrupted by somebody who was unable to get on the prayer call this morning. So I get to fill in and be here with us in the love. Oh, how blessed am I? I'm grateful for each and every one of us, grateful for each and everything that each and every one of us is going through right now, knowing that as we go through these things, the blessing is in the lesson. I am grateful. And I know that I'm only grateful for one thing, because there is only one thing. Lifing. Life is lifing right here, right now, as everything. All things. There is no thing that is not lifing. God. Whatever name you want to give it. I always classify that because so many people have so many different names for what we give to the infinity of everything. Lifing. It is lifing right now as all of these things everywhere. It is lifing as me. I get to be Kelwin for this 90, 100, 120 years, whatever amount of time. I get to lease this body here as me. I get to be the divine love that is the abundance of all things. I get to live this experience as Kelwin Hagan. And there's nobody else that can live this but me. Oh, this is true of me. It's true of you. You are. We are. You are each and every one of us here on this prayer, Facebook prayer, is the living, living, lifing, love, loving, joy, joying, abundance, flowing. Each and every one of us is the very life of God right here, right now. And all the perfection that is God. Anything you can think of that God is, you are. We are that. We are the person, the being, the life that we've been waiting for. And as I move through this day, knowing and not denying that there's things taking place in this world that have the appearance of bad or evil or disease or discomfort, I know that each and every one of these are moments in time, moments in God, bringing forth the transformation of life on a singular human level for each one of us, whether it's disease, chronic illness, pain, a transition in the family. Any of these things that are taking place in our life are taking place as they move us towards a transition into the next step of our spiritual growth and awareness. How beautiful is that? And as I know that on a personal level, for each and everything that's taking place in our lives, there is a larger life, a social level, a societal level. And on that level, each and everything taking place is taking place right now, moving our society, our humanity, to a higher level of spiritual awareness and compassion. I know by looking at history that each and every time something happens in our society that rocks you painfully to your soul, that as we emerge out the other side of it, the society, the world is becoming more peaceful, more loving, more caring. I see the peace, Oh, we seem to have gotten unplugged for a minute there for a moment on the computer. I wasn't prepared and didn't set my computer up right. I apologize. My computer was unplugged and it went to sleep on me. So I'm back here now. I don't know what we missed, but what I want to go back into saying is that right now I am grateful to be this love. I am grateful that this love is the power, the glory, the grace that each and every one of us are here right now. I don't know what parts of the prayer was missed, but it's out there in the ether. I know that right now I am and choose to live as the love. I choose to not avoid the void. I choose to look at the things that are taking place in the life as just what they are. God is everything, and God is love. Therefore, everything is love. On a level, if you pull back far enough, all there is love and life, creating more love and more life. I am that. My humble apologies for my glitch, and as I move forward here, I give thanks for the truth to all of these words in this prayer. I give thanks. Thanks for the truth. What is the truth? It's all one. Thank you. And I release it. I release this amazing truth and all things in life, my life, our life, the life, into the one love that is all things inside the life of life, lifing. I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. And I know that it is done. It is done. It is done. Amen. All right, let me read a few more of these notes here. Ashe. It is done. Flowing in love. Prayers for needs met. Tahida, all your needs are met so beautifully by you and your family. For you and your family. Sally, I'm grateful for you in this prayer right now. Joanna, you can go back to the Facebook page, or you can go to my page where I've pinned this, and you can watch the entire video. I filled in for somebody that wasn't able to make it, and I jumped on at about 8:10. So, but just go back to the Agape Facebook page, and it's right there, except for the part that got blipped out because my computer went to sleep and I had to turn it back on. Not sure how much we missed. But it's all out there. So go to Kelvin Hagen's page, and I pinned that. It's not pinned, but it's one of the top posts. Christina, amen. Grateful for this prayer. Flowing in love. It's done. We are powerful, infinite beings. Love is the only thing that is real. Absolutely. And even hate and fear are just super low vibrations of love. Because love, life is love, and everything is life. We heard you. Nothing stopped. Oh, wow, cool. Well, I apologize for the stop anyway, but apparently something must have happened because my thing went down to zero almost things. Okay, Joanna, I already addressed that. I choose to go with the flow. Yes, Barbara. Declare love is all. Love is my life. Yes. Adele, very powerful prayer, Kelvin. Thank you. It just came from inside. I had no time to think about what I was going to talk about. It's a glitch in the matrix. Unplug, Neo. There are no real glitches in the matrix, though, because even those glitches are happening just to give us a moment to pause and enjoy the void. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to go down here to the final chat things. So it is. Betsy, thank you. You're welcome. Kay, so it is. Olive. There was no glitch. Exactly. Sometimes I have to search for the prayer. Doesn't always give me an alert. It was very nice. Somebody to write that back for somebody. Thank you for that. That's Dorcas. I appreciate that. Thank you for the replay instructions. You're welcome. Yeah, anybody can go to my page anytime. In fact, you can also find me, Kelvin Hagen, on even YouTube. And every one of the prayers that I do here, I've been putting onto there. And you can go back to find that anytime that you like, which is really cool. You can look up Kelvin Hagen on YouTube. You will find two sites. One of them's an old site I had with my previous partner, Kelly. And then there's this one, which is my new one, and I invite you to come to it. I also invite anybody that's here to show up for my book club on Thursday night. Moved it to Thursday because Agape's doing these wonderful visioning things and whatnot on Wednesday night. And you can find the link to that pinned to the top of my Facebook page. That's Kelvin Hagen. Come on and join us for the reading of Radical Forgiveness. Also, just in case some of y'all don't know what a practitioner is, we don't just do these prayers and these meditations on Facebook and other places. We also, actually, we can do memorials, and we can do weddings, and we do what's called a practitioner session. And if you're not aware of what this is, it's like a therapy session using the universal principles and laws of God, if you want to call it that, or lifing, and to bring us back around to who we are, literally. Because that's what, like Reverend Michael says, the true goal is to be here now, to be present now as who we are. So, if you're not aware with a practitioner session, come on over and let me know. I am more than happy to talk to you about it in any way, shape, or form. And I also am putting in here the link. Later on, I'll put a whole post. The link, I believe this is the link. It should work for that. To a page where you can go look up all the different practitioners that are active and read about them and pick one. If you got any questions, again, I remind you, I'm Kelwin Hagan. Come see me, talk to me, send me a message, call me in Facebook. When I signed up to be a practitioner, when I got the calling, I took an oath to be here for we. And I like to word it that way. For each and every one of us. And you are not bothering me with a phone call or a message. You are my purpose. Just like I am my purpose. Because I and we are one, the same. So, that's about enough of that. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me. Apologies for the whatever glitch caused somebody not to be here at 8. But this is the way it was supposed to be. And I am so grateful that I was able to be here with us. Thank you. Peace.